It's another video from Ozzy's Robot. Brought to you by the Banana Collection.
Bum ba doodly doo bum ba 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 ba. Hey everyone, welcome back and come on in. It's that toy guy, you know, that once in a blue moon makes cool toy videos. And sometimes they're not so cool, I guess. But this one is going to be uber ultra cool. This actually could be a Christmas video. I'd be tempted to put this as a Christmas, but it'd have to go Christmas 2025. I've already made my Christmas video. So I'll probably do it sometime I'll reveal this sometime in January of 2025. I can't make it a year in advance. That's too much. But anyway, before we get rolling, my friends, as always, kick back in your most comfortable chair. Maybe it's a Barco lounger. And grab that steaming, delicious cup of coffee, if it's morning especially. I am making this in the afternoon, so I'm just having some Zico chocolate coconut water. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Anyway, stir and clink that coffee. Blow off the steam. And grab a snack, focus, and pay attention now, because we're going to look at one of the rarest, absolute rarest toys. But before even I get into the toy in the box, Andrew, tell me some of the history of Super Jetter. That they spelled wrong, and it had me looking up Getter for some reason. I think it's misspelled wrong in a lot of places, if you want to know the truth. But anyway, so tell me what we have going on.
Super Jetter comes from the 30th century, and after fighting a villain known as Jaguar, he came back to the 20th century. He met a young girl named Keiru, whose father is a Secretary of Science, and with his abilities, Jetter is asked by Mr. Mizushima to help keep peace in the 20th century. He has superior intelligence and strength, as well as abilities, to those of the 20th century.
So he's not a robot, though.
No, he's a human.
But
future human.
But they had Getter Robo, like the Getter Robo series. That's why this thing was driving us crazy, because a lot of times it's misspelled with a G, and this is with a J. And you know who got it right? Bertoya Auctions. And I have the prototype Jetter Racer. And you know what I discovered? That I paid way too much damn money for that toy. It was $31,000. Holy bananas, man. I'm like, I paid that for that thing. But it's cool. It is a prototype. I think it's a pre-production sample. I bet if you looked at the catalog, it would be in the... I'm assuming that was Yonezawa. So anyway, that's the history of Jetter. Thank you, Andrew. And now... There's not too many Jetter toys. I believe this was like a just Japanese mainly series, right? They didn't westernize this at all. I don't think they had any dubs or subtitles. So the toys in America were sparse, if any. So this, as you would imagine, came out of Japan with some spirited bidding, I might add. And here's the thing. I think a lot of collectors are starting to figure this out now. These toys, like this box, for instance, could be as rare as a Machine Man box. And honestly, I've never seen it before. So the Milestone auction had this fire engine loose and so-so condition. And I think it sold cheap, couple thousand, which I think is very cheap. But nobody had seen a box before. So anyway, speaking of that beautiful box, I'm going to put this down now, because or else you couldn't even see the box, because it's a big toy. Big toy. So Andrew, did he come from another planet, you said, right?
No, he came from the future.
Oh, from the future. So that explains the future car. And that's what really makes the graphics on this thing. The spacey futuristic vibe of him, and then juxtapose he's driving this 1960s fire truck. Why the hell is he even driving a fire truck? I can't even figure that out. But anyway, this is Yonezawa, item number 650, with that little mark there. And you can see there's, I guess this is supposed to be the flames everywhere. And also it's got like the character sticker in a triangular form, and it has his picture on it, which I love those character stickers. And then what was this girl's name again? To me, she looks like Trixie. A Trixie, not the
Her
Trixie.
name is Kaoru.
Keiru?
Yeah.
So, Keiru, part of my pronunciation. So, I'm going to have to look at YouTube and see if they have any of the animes left, if they survived. You should look that up and see if there's any animes. Anyway, here's their side panel, and he's got that futuristic weapon like they all like to have. And here's his card. Now, if you know the comics, the Fantastic Four had what was their car? The Fantastic Four's car.
Was it like in...
It's like the super. It wasn't called the supercar, but it looks similar to this. So here's your end panel. For those that read kanji, knock yourselves out, man. Go back this way. Looks like it has Google eyes here. This end flap is a little different, and it's friction powered. And the rest is the same. So that's your beautiful box, man. I absolutely love this box. And like I said, this box could be one of 2 surviving, one of 1, one of 4. Who knows? Because this is the only one I've ever seen. Research it yourself. Try to find a Super Jetter fire truck in the box. If you find one, good luck. Leave it in the comments. Leave the link, as a matter of fact. Anyway, ta-da! There is your truck. I'm going to put this back here for now. Yeah, let's see if we can see. We'll stick it back there. So the truck, I'm going to just grab the camera. You can see it has the cool depiction of Jetter here. I mean, this is awesome with his vehicle. That vehicle must have been a big deal. Do you see anything interesting about the vehicle? And he's got the vinyl figure here. Ah, you think you're from the future? Point. How do you like that? And here's your front end. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And I already forgot her name. I'm terrible with names. But what's her name again?
Kaoru.
Keiru. There's Keiru. Can I call her Trixie? Just seems like so much easier to just call her Trixie. She just has a look that reminds me of a Trixie that you would see. Wasn't Trixie, I think, was in the Honeymooners. Wasn't that Ed Norton's? So let's flip this back around. Now, this ladder pulls up like this, but if you depress this lever, boing, you could extend the ladder to save those kittens from the trees or whatever else is going on. And the hose reel itself, check this out, that spins freely. That's also very cool. I don't remember a lot of fire trucks that had that feature, but, you know, the trucks I have don't have it, but that's not to say some of the other ones may or may not. Let's go around the back of this thing. Over here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What was the years, Andrew, that the anime came out? If you could look.
1965.
65.
So mid-60s.
Mid-60s. So this is 60 years old. As a matter of fact, come January, it'll be exactly 60 years old. And let's go over some of the tools on the truck. You got an axe. You got some kind of sledgehammer. Pancake maker. Here's the cockpit. And yeah, that's it. Now, the truck works really well. So I can't do much on this table, but I can show you this. You hear that bell at the end? They have that built in somewhere. The bottom looks brand new. Whoa. Camera fell over. Let's try that again. You would think after all that revving, I'm going to try it one more time just to hear the bell. And we'll do it. And by the way, it's a Ford. Now, did Ford make fire trucks, or did they just happen to have Ford hubcaps from another car? And that, my friends, is your... You know what? I'm going to end it off with the beauty pose. I normally don't put, like, fairly heavy toys on one another, but in this case, I'm going to just do it for the conclusion of this. So, That's your Superjetter fire truck by Yonezawa, probably 1965. I would imagine they made it almost the same year, maybe 66. Very rare. Like I said, this could be the only boxed example of this toy, or it could be one of just a handful, less than half a hand, maybe. Who knows? But with that, let me know what you think. I always appreciate your comments. Thanks, as always, for your time. That's also appreciated. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed by now, please consider doing so. YouTube, the algorithms, and the collecting community will thank you. So with that, thanks again, my friends, and I will talk to you later.